Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me today. Hope you're all well at this time. Scorpio, this reading is looking at your energies between the 7th to the 13th of September, or thereabouts, around about those dates. I've selected 3 packs of cards for your reading. I've already meditated to do with your sign, and I've already done a pre-shuffle of the cards. So I'm going to do a final shuffle of each pack. Now, with the Gilded Tarot from Shiri Maraschetti, I'm just going to take one card. This will be an overall energy card. This is an overall energy for your reading for us to consider. Right, so the overall energy for yourself for this reading is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups, this is to do with having lots of options, lots of choices. There's no right or wrong choice, but you've just got lots, and that can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes about what to choose. So there's something around you, something happening or coming in soon, where there's going to be a need to make a decision, perhaps, from many options. So we'll just do a final shuffle now of the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. The 7th to the 13th of September. Just move those out of the way slightly. So we have the situation that the universe has selected for you. The challenge to that, what's in your power ×2, an outcome, and then something else that from the bottom of the pack that the universe would like to say to you, Scorpio, and it's usually quite significant. So a final shuffle also of the Animal Spirit cards by Colette Reid. These will add a little bit of clarity and depth to your reading. There's too many jumped out there for us to have a look at them, so I'll just put them back in. They will come out again if they need to. So we'll just lay these on top just the same. And we'll get straight into your reading, Scorpio. So we have Fairies of the Future and Eagle Spirit saying that the Spirit has your back. Fairies of the Future. Now, this is talking about making plans going forward. Looking to the future now, going forward, very optimistically. And it's not ignoring what's happened in the past. And, you know, we are all products of what's gone before, isn't it? We all learn from past experiences and take those experiences and that knowledge forward with us. But it's about leaving that behind now. You see, the fairies have all got their back to the past. We have the looks like a goblin at the top there. They've got one eye looking to the past, one eye looking to the future. So he holds the experiences from the past. You don't need to hold that too closely now. Let what needs to go, and look positively now to the future, making future plans. And Spirit just wants to say that it has your back at this time. Whatever it is, whatever plans you're making, you are being guided by the spirit energy, universal energies, which is really, really positive. So going back to the 7 of Cups, it looks like the plans you're making, looking to the future, you could well have a few options concerning that. Now, what are the challenges for you at this time? So we have Tabara of the Waters and we have Owl Spirit, which is about seeing clearly. Tabara of the Waters, this is about your emotions. We are emotional beings. And, you know, we are affected daily in various different ways by events, but we are emotionally affected in you know, in a positive. It can be very positive, joyful emotions, happy emotions. Or there could be emotions that we may feel a bit sad about something or unhappy. So, you know, and so every single day we have different emotions going through us. But what Bar of the Waters wants to say is that it's up to you how you respond to events emotionally. So you can either react angrily and be annoyed, or you can respond, take a step back and look at a situation in a more measured way before responding, if you like. Because, you know, we have to be careful, we have to look after ourselves, and our emotions can be very positive and lift us, but they can also have a negative impact on us physically as well as mentally. So this is a challenge for you. I think it's a challenge for you, being able to step back for some reason, being able to step back and think about something and respond in a measured way, and not allow it to impact negatively on your emotions. It'll be something different for all of you, Scorpio, and for some of you it won't have any meaning at all, because it is a general reading. Now, the owl spirit, which is, you see clearly now, this is a challenge. So there's something you are aware of now that you are fully understanding that's impacting on your emotions at this time. And so this is why these are a challenge for you. Something you have an understanding about, as impacting on your emotions, and perhaps it's difficult for you to stand back and look at it in a measured way. In your power position, we have the Oakman and we have Groundhog Spirit, which is saying time to let go. So the Oakman, this is about ancient wisdom, and wise wisdom, drawing on the roots of your wisdom, drawing on the roots of your inner self, gaining ancient knowledge. Perhaps this can refer to traditional energies, traditional knowledge, if you like. It can also be saying about seeking wise counsel outside of yourself, perhaps family and friends around you, or perhaps an organisation. So seeking wisdom, ancient wisdom from those areas. But it's certainly about getting to the root of something. That's why the Oakman has come forward. It's getting to the root of a situation. And I think that's referring to here. All right. So as you're making plans to go forward, to leave something behind, there is something you are aware of that is impacting on your emotions, or has had an impact on your emotions. But there's a need to get to the root of it and to seek wise counsel, either drawing wisdom from yourself, or seeking wise counsel elsewhere. But then we've got Groundhog Spirit, which is saying it's time to let go. So it's time to let go of something. And remember, with the fairies of the future, it's a part of the energy of this card is about releasing that which no longer serves you, letting it go from the past. And Groundhog Spirit is saying this: it's time to let something go. Time to let something go, whatever that is, whatever you're seeing clearly now. And what else you have in your power position? We've got Talom, the poet, and Ant Spirit, which is time to collaborate. Okay, so Lom, the poet, this is a youthful energy. It's a young energy. This is the dreamer card. This is about creativity. Often this can refer to, this can come forward when somebody likes to write, perhaps likes to write poetry, likes to write. This is very creative energy as well. It's got a very dreamlike, romantic energy about it as well. So time to collaborate as a clarifier. I think this is saying it's time to contact somebody who has this energy. It's time to contact and liaise with somebody who has this creative energy, this youthful, dreamlike energy. In fact, perhaps it's quite spiritual. All right, so if you know somebody like this, this is the person to get in touch with. And then we have the green woman as an outcome, and giraffe spirit, which is about seeing the big picture. The green woman talks about being your authentic self. There's a need for you to be yourself. I need to be your authentic self. Tap into the wild side of you, perhaps. You know, what is it that really, really makes you happy, makes you joyful? You know, whether it's going out into nature, because she is very much of nature. You can see she's made up of, she's got roots, she's got branches coming out of her head. So, you know, this is an energy of tapping into what nature can offer you, what spirit can offer you, and tapping into your own spirit as well. Be yourself. And then the giraffe spirit, see the bigger picture. So by tapping into your authentic self, going to your wild side perhaps, you're going to start to see the bigger picture about something. And also in collaboration with the poet energy, whoever that is. The need to see the bigger picture. And you've got to tap into this side of yourself, this creative, authentic side of yourself, to start to get some answers. All right, remember what the challenge for you is, being able to see something clearly. All right. Now, this is something else the universe wants to say to you, Scorpio. We've got oval parrot and we've got butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. There's a transformation happening within you at this time. Something is changing. Something is changing. And that's to clarify for oval parrot. Now, oval parrot, as you can see, is pointing to his throat chakra. This is about communication. So it's communicating clearly, authentically, from your own throat chakra. It's also about listening and receiving, listening closely to information coming in, and really listening and receiving that information before communicating back. All right, so this is about all forms of communication. This is something that's quite significant for you at this time, and because remember, you had time to collaborate. That's about communication and working with somebody else or with others in a very creative, energetic way. Being your authentic self, having choices and options. You know, no matter what this reading is saying to you, Scorpio, you have options. You have free will. And it's up to you which way you want to go. Remember, at the heart of your reading, it's about planning for the future, but you need to leave something behind. All right. Transformation is happening within you. And it's not always easy. It's not always easy when we go through transformation, but there's something significant about communication. All right, Scorpio, if you'd like a private reading, please get in touch. The information is below the video. But I do hope this reading has had some meaning for you, Scorpio, either for my subscribers, or if you want to subscribe, please do, or for somebody just passing by. You're all very welcome. But do take care going forward, Scorpio, and thank you for joining me, and do please join me again in the future. Take care now. Bye-bye.